What is going on, peasants? My name is JB and I am back here today with my team builder for BBR week 1 against SixftHax, aka Leo, and his Durham Druddigons. Look at this layout, man. I did a thing. I think it looks good for the crappy stuff I make, so yeah, leave a like for that. But anyway, yeah, dude, we're playing Leo here in week 1. You can see his team over yonder that way. And it consists of a Melmetal, Rotom Heat, Starmie, Amoonguss, Renegregus, Obstagoon, Scyther, Ditto, Slurpuff, and Delibird. So he did not draft this team. The person that he took over for drafted it, and he was not able to make transactions before week 1. But so this is the team we are going up against, and it is still pretty damn threatening. Melmetal just being an absolute monster with I just got out of the shower, that's why my hair is an absolute mess, so I made it at least a little bit better for you guys by tying it back, but I ruined it by doing that, so you can see how just disgusting it is right now. Anyway, yeah, Melmetal, double iron bash, it hurts, so I have to be very careful with that. I don't really have the best switch-ins to it, but we were able to make a couple things work, and you'll see why we have that down there here in a second. Once we get to the team, I don't want to spoil it, but we're just going to use Pokemon Camp so you guys have something pretty to look at. Rotom Heat, really annoying pivot. You guys know what Rotom does. It's just gonna pivot around. It's gonna click over Heat. It's a pretty decent removal option now with the heavy duty boots. Listen, man, words are hard. All right, I've never been a great words-er. That's what I'm gonna go with. Starmie, really fast rapid spin option, good just special move pool. It's just a hard Pokemon to switch into. It's gonna do a lot of damage regardless of the set it runs. It just hurts, man. It's another Pokemon that just kind of hurts, honestly. Amoonguss is the ultimate annoying defensive pivot with Regenerator, really annoying dual stabs, does have access to Spore, making it one of the only 2 Pokemon I believe that currently get it, the other one being Shionic, which that's my personal favorite Spore user. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, Amoonguss is very annoying, very fat, very hard to take down. Renegregus, same sort of thing. It's just a really annoying defensive pivot with a very annoying ability in Wandering Spirit, which will get rid of your ability, which is just kind of the worst. It gets access to both Stealth Rock and T-Spike, making it a good hazard setter. Can Memento around to facilitate setups if need be. It's just a really annoying Pokemon. Obstagoon, good pivot. Again, a lot of pivoting on this team if you guys couldn't tell. With Parting Shot, Guts, Wall Breaker, just kind of crazy hard hitting Pokemon with, Facade and Knockoff, just great dual stab. Gets some decent coverage as well with like fighting and stuff like that. Scyther, I just, as I'm recording this, recorded that live last night, so yeah, dude, that's a really fun Pokemon, and it hits pretty damn hard with Technician to Wing Beat. Can run SD sets, can run just Choice Band sets, and be very annoying. Another Pokemon that pivots with U-turn. Next up, we have a Ditto, which just dissuades setup on your part, and yeah, it's just one of the most annoying Pokemon around. You have to be careful when your opponent has a Ditto. You gotta always keep that in back in your mind. You can't really click the setup button until the Ditto's gone, or you're just gonna lose to yourself. Slurpuff, very, very annoying. If you remember my team builder or my draft analysis from my team, you'll notice that my team is actually quite a bit faster than my opponent's, so would not be surprised to see a sticky web variant of Slurpuff. Also, you have to keep in mind Belly Jump Slurpuff, because if you don't prefer Belly Jump Slurpuff and you don't respect it, you're gonna lose to Belly Jump Slurpuff, so you got to be a little bit careful there. And then last but not least is a Delibird, gets access to spikes, gets access to freeze dry. It's just kind of sort of there. I don't want to say it's bad, but it's not exactly great. It's a crit. It's a Delibird. But yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and get on into the team we are bringing. So let's just go ahead and open up Pokemon Camp so you guys have something to look at stuff. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Now that we have the proper Pokemon Camp up and running, I'm just gonna, hopefully they'll, be on it. It doesn't matter. So the first Pokemon that we are bringing is Zeraora. We have the Lumberry with Bulk Up, Plasma Fist, Drain Punch, and Knockoff. We have 196 attack, 180 defense, 132 speed with an Adamant Nature. We have speed for Starmie, Creeping Espeon, and we live a Banded EQ from Melmetal at +1. So this is kind of like a potential late game 1 COD, or just Breaker, just annoying Pokemon in general. I don't think he brings Ditto. He could bring Ditto, but it's kind of iffy if he does. So if I don't see Ditto, I'm free to set up pretty much whenever I get a good opportunity. But if Ditto is around, I have to be a little bit careful, make sure I have something to do with it in the back. Otherwise, very solid matchup, being able to hit almost everything on his team except for Amoonguss for neutral, if not super effective damage. Yeah, Amoonguss just is pretty annoying. Amoonguss has the worst I have to bring this matchup ever. Like, he kind of has to bring it as it's his only great zero aura check, but it's, you know, not exactly good against the rest of my team. In fact, it's quite bad against the rest of my team, but it's his best zero aura check by far, so I think it kind of has to come. Would not be surprised to see a Rocky Helmet variant, so being able to knock that off would be phenomenal. So early game, I'm probably just going to be clicking knockoff with this thing, trying to catch that Amoonguss helmet and get rid of that as soon as possible, potentially. And then, like I said, hits Melmetal super effectively. If we can get a bulk up off, I believe, win the 1v1 if he switches into me. Like, I have to, it's gonna be weird. If I get the +2, I win the 1v1, but +1 Drain Punch is a 3-hit KO, whereas +2 Close Combat would be a 2-hit KO. I'm just not willing to risk the, you know, that extra bit of damage, if that makes sense. I want the recovery, and I don't want the defense drops, basically, is why I'm not running Close Combat. And plus, it's just, like, if I could shit Melmetal down, then, you know, we're kind of free to just set up and go from there anyway. Next up, we have ourselves a Talonflame with heavy duty boots with Heatwave, Will-O-Wisp, Roost, and U-Turn. 108 HP, 244 defense, 12 special attack, 4 speed F, 140 speed with, I want to say that's a mild nature. Let me check, boys. Let me check. I don't really know what nature that would be. That is a naive nature. So nailed it. We have again the same speed as their aura with creeping Starmie, creeping Espeon. We are 3-hit KO'd by Banded Melmetal Double Iron Bash, which technically means we will have on the first turn 3 chances to burn it, or on the first 2 turns really, 3 chances to burn it with Flame Body and you know, Will-O-Wisp. And then Heat Wave, 2-hit KOs, max HP Melmetal with the 12 special attack. Basically, this is my best Melmetal check on my roster. It's a Talonflame. So right out the gate, we're going to be bringing a defensive Talonflame and making, hoping it works. I'm going to add a thing in here for nature next week, so I remind or ability next week. So there'll be an ability here. So got to remind myself to do that. Forgot to do it. I'm just real dumb. So note to self, add that. Also, there's a question of the day. Answer that. Next up, we have ourselves a Primarina. Almost said Meloetta for some reason, because it just, I don't know, they kind of seem like the same Pokemon to me, but they're not, obviously. We have an Assault Vest with Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Moonblast, and Flip Turn. 252 HP with 180 special attack, 76 speed F, and that is a Calm nature. We are 3-hit KO by Timid, max special attack Rotom, Thunderbolt, and Hydro Pump Oko's max HP Rotom, which is why we're gonna risk that. Otherwise, Hydro Pump, Moonblast, and Ice Beam hit his team incredibly hard. So this is just a very hard, difficult Pokemon for him to switch into. Again, he does have like the Starmie switch he can make. He does have the Amoonguss switch he can make if he's predicting, you know, a specific move. So that's why we have Flip Turn as the last move there. As you know, Primarina against his team will be forcing a lot of switches, so we can click, Flip Turn, keep that momentum up, and get better matchups for ourselves. And next up, you can see it on the screen, that big honking SOB right there. We're bringing Specs Cure in week 1, boys. We're just here to click buttons. Draco Meteor, Ice Beam, Earth Power, Sleep Talk. We have 4 HP, max special attack, max speed. That's a Timid nature. Obviously, we speed tie with Obstagoon because I didn't really feel like I needed to creep anything else. Might as well just speed tie with a big threat. Then we have we have Sleep Talk, so we are Spore Fodder for Amoonguss, because again, I do kind of think he has to bring Amoonguss. So if I absolutely have something to put to sleep, might as well be Specs Cure him, because I pretty much 2-hit KO, or at worst 3-hit KO everything on his team, if not Oko, a lot of it as well. Starmie is 3-hit KO'd by all these, or 2-hit KO'd by every move on this set, so I didn't really need to worry about running Freeze Dry, so I could keep the extra power for Ice Beam. That's why we have that, if you were wondering. Next up, we have ourselves a Mawile. Scyther is a pain for this team to switch into. Scyther is very, very annoying, so bring a Mawile, as it is my best excuse for a flying resist that isn't, you know, Zero Aura, that has to rely on bulk up to be able to take hits. So we have Rocky Helmet with Stealth Rock, Rock Slide, Play Rough, and Knockoff. 252 HP, 228 defense, and 28 speed with an Impish nature. We are 3-hit KO'd by Adamant Banded, Scyther, Dual Wing Beat after rocks. I didn't have room for that, but it is after rocks. And we have speed for Melmetal creeps, just in case like we need them. I don't think we will, but I didn't need the spit up. The spit up literally didn't help with anything, so might as well just do that for no reason other than getting rid of an item maybe. And yeah, Rocky Helmet Chip is going to be nice because he has quite a few multi-hit moves with Dual Wing Beat and of course Double Iron Bash. So yeah. And then last but certainly not least, you've seen him walking around. I know he did like a real cute like eyes closed thing. Like it's the Hitmonlee boys. So we're rocking the classic indoor reversal set with a Lychee Berry with Blaze Kick and Rapid Spin as the other two moves on it. We have 12 HP, 252 attack, and 244 speed with an adamant nature. We have speed for Scarf Starmie / Unburdened Slurpuff. We do actually outspeed that as well. And we took heal everything except for Rodriguez with rocks. If you know, he has no Rocky helmets or anything like that, we freaking reversal does 94 min to Unburdened Slurpuff, which he will be able to run a little bit of HP versus me, but even still after rocks is guaranteed. I forget the exact number. Shout out to Mop of Justice for the spread. He suggested I ran 3 attacks, but I really want Rapid Spin this game. I desperately want Rapid Spin this game because I really do feel like Sticky Web Slurpuff is coming, and I am very scared of that. So we are gonna be running Rapid Spin on this here Hitmonlee. And for those of you who are curious about how Indoor interacts with the multi-hit moves, be it Blaze, or be it Dual Wing Beat or Double Iron Bash, I still live, so we're good on that front as well. Made sure of that. And yeah, dude, Melmetal drops to max power reversals, as does Rotom, as does Starmie. Starmie is not a resist. Amoonguss, we need to, after rocks, Blaze Kick kills. Rodriguez is the one Pokemon that we don't beat. Obstagoon obviously dies to reversal. Scyther, if it's not Eviolite, dies to +1 Blaze Kick. Ditto will not be able to outspeed me and will die to reversal because of Unburden. Slurpuff, like I said, dies after rocks to reversal, and then Delibird is not a Pokemon, so we don't have to worry about that. So this is looking like a fantastic late game 1 con if we can get it set up, or potentially early game. Hey, he's doing the thing. He knows. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the team builder, guys. Let me know what you think. Answer the question of the day, and I'll see you guys for the battle video tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.